And today we have a longtime friend of mine, Tyrik Tell, known this man since kindergarten. Man, Tyrik, how you doing, man?
Hey, I'm doing great, Richard. How you doing, man? How you living?
I'm all right, bro. So what we gonna do first? I just want to give you a chance to explain your craft to the camera, to the audience, for those of you who don't know you.
Well, man, first of all, once again, my name is Tyrik Tell. I live out here in Mo City, and I am the best rapper out here in Mo City, man. I rap, I do hip hop. Richard has known me since kindergarten, so he know I do hip hop. But I want to tell this to y'all, man, I rap, man.
Every rapper has some type of inspiration and a reason to start. So we kind of just want to know, what was your reason to start? What was your why?
Well, Richard, I'm gonna look you right in your eyes and say this, man. I started rapping just to impress a girl, man. It was summer camp. I had to have been in like third grade, and T-Pain's "I'ma Buy You a Drink" came out, man. I had a crush on this girl, right? So what better way to get her attention than to rap? So I decided to remix "I'ma Buy You a Drink," and it went like this. I'm gonna rap it to you today. This is a Royal Legends exclusive. This is just for you. Baby girl, what's your name? Let me talk to you, let me buy you a drink. I know I'm only 9, but I don't cost a dime. I'm priceless. Now, baby, give me a kiss. Oh, my God. Richard, I just set it off with that. The whole summer camp went crazy, but I never let her hear it because I was nervous, Richard. But that's how I went, man. Royal Legends exclusive. I'm going to buy you a drink remix, man.
So you mean to tell me all, the 15,000 followers, the Soul Food album all started because of one girl in kindergarten? You in ninth grade?
No, ninth grade, 9 years old, bro. And it all started with her.
What's her name?
I don't know, but shout out to you. You know who you are, bro. Summer camp was Dr. Gonna Wanna Stay. You remember. You remember, bro.
Okay. So after all of that, so that was the reason you started. What are some inspirations that you picked up along the way?
Like who inspired me musically?
Yeah.
Man.
Musically, family, somebody that what's your why, what's your go, and like your music inspirations?
I know for sure. It all started with Lil Wayne. So it all started with Lil Wayne when I first heard Carter 2, Hustler music, Fireman. It all started with Wayne. As far as musically, when you hear my sound today, as far as instrumentation, it's my Uncle Torn. He's a producer. Best producer of all time. Actually, if you heard Soul Food on my last track, Let My Music Speak, I shouted him out in verse 1. Go listen to that, bro. It's real crazy. But he helped me musically to get my sound together. Lil Wayne, big inspiration, man. That's why I got dressed. Lil Wayne is my big inspiration, bro. And other than him, you got Biggie, you got Pac, Eminem. The list goes on forever. But the top two, Uncle Torn and Lil Wayne, man. They started it all for me, man.
So, Tyrik, most city usually has a certain sound, you know what I'm saying, like that chopped and screwed. The Missouri city sound, everybody know what the most city sound is, and after listening to your sound, it's different.
Yeah.
So I just want to know, like, what would you describe your sound to be?
Man, my sound is soulful. Go get soul food while you at it. But my sound is very soulful, man. I learned from the people like Kanye. You got the Chance the Rapper. Not his last album, the album previous to that. You got that soulful sound. So I just wanted to keep it soulful because it's more intimate. Something you can vibe to, something you can cruise to, and something that you can actually feel, man. So soulful for sure, man.
Cool. So do you feel like most city influenced your music in any type of way?
Yeah, man. Yeah, Mo City, they gave me that grit. They gave me that certain toughness. And of course, just in general, it gave me that tough skin. Because in Mo City, you got to have tough skin, man. Because if you don't have any tough skin, you're going to be crying every single day. So they gave me that grit, man, that determination, that persistence. Man, shout out to Mo City, man.
Okay, because one thing that we picked up on your Instagram is you do a lot of, we like to call them woke posts.
Yeah.
To where, like, you do a lot of freestyles about abortion, President Trump, other legal problems. So what is your purpose behind doing that?
Man, my purpose is just to simply wake the people up, man. Just wake up to the social issues, political issues. As a matter of fact, my first EP is called Wake Up, that you can get on iTunes. Came out 2017. That Richard actually shot a video for. So you can go get that, man. But just to wake up the whole community, man, because I don't really hear too many people talking about that. They talk about cash, women, cars, and that's cool. But if you want something from the soul food, you got to talk about the stuff that matters, man. So, and it's stuff that people can relate to. Everybody can relate to not liking Trump. Everybody can relate to the abortion issue. Everybody can relate to guns, America in general. You can relate to that, so why not speak about it, man?
We already talked about your sound and how on your Instagram page you do a lot of woke stuff when it comes to abortion and Trump and like the purpose behind that. So I just want to know, how did you build your platform and your following? Because right now you got 15,000 followers on Instagram. You got merchandise that's popping. It seemed like you're doing well for yourself. I just want to know, how did you go about building that?
Man, it all started out with my very first viral video. It's called Welcome to America. And pretty much I was talking as America and telling you why all the good reasons you should join America. Now you see the quotes, that's because I talked about all the bad things about America. So that video currently has about 41 million views. It first popped off on Facebook, then I saw it pop off on Twitter. So I said, yo, I should probably create a page so people can follow me. So that's how I began getting my followers. After that, I talked about the school system. That hit about 20 mil, something like that. And then I talked about Trump, we hit about a couple mil. So it all just started talking about real life stuff. Then I talked about shootings, of course. And it just started from there. And people, they just start following me because they like the content. They like what I had to say. Because I said stuff that they want to say but don't have the platform to say. So that's really my job. And then it just built from there. Got my own merch, Move in Silence, televisionmerch.com. The website is right there. You can click that right now if you want to. But yeah, it's going great, man. But it all started out with just me telling the truth, and people flock to it, man.
Okay, so when it comes to that, though, since you mentioned that it kind of happened on Facebook and through social media, does that transform or transfer into like your actual music?
It does. It actually does. Because I actually made a rap on social media about depression/suicide. I put that out and it reached so many people that I actually put that on my last album, Soul Food, called Suicide Interlude. So it all correlates. And now my music now is more... It's less party, more stuff that you need. Hence the title Soul Food, because it's music for your soul. So everything that I put out for social media, it goes right back down to my album. So yeah, it all correlates. Everything correlates, man.
Right. And I see you constantly keep plugging your album, you know, Soul Food.
Yeah.
And I actually got a question right here for that. So so you kind of spoke on why you did it, but can you go into more depth around like the meaning behind Soul Food? Because that's an interesting, you know, name.
Definitely, man. And what I'm talking about is Soul Food on Apple Music and Spotify title. Go get Soul Food while you at it, man. But yeah, I made Soul Food because I got comments and people were telling me, yo, this is music for the soul. So I said, oh, Soul Food, just like that. And it wasn't going to be an album. That's the funny part. I just released Lil Lucy's. Lucy's are singles. I just released Lil Lucy's. And people were like, bro, we want a project. We want a project. So I was like, oh, Lord. All right, let me give these boys a project. So I had 5 songs already written. Then I went back and wrote 5 more songs. And there's 5 more songs that I wrote. It was more personable, like self-reflection. It was more personable. I wanted to really be vulnerable because I noticed that if you're not vulnerable, then you're not real with your listeners. So I decided to open up. And that's all about soul food, man. It's about the soul. You have to open up. So Soul Food it is, man. It's just music for your soul. Soul Food 2 coming out soon.
All right, so one thing I want to point out, Tyrik, I seen that you recently graduated from college, which, you know, it's rare for a rapper to graduate from college. So can you kind of speak on that?
Yeah, man, I actually graduated from Full Sail University, class of 19. And I pretty much majored in audio production. So I stayed in the music field, anything with sound. Originally, I was going to do physical therapy, but I didn't like physical therapy at all because I actually tore my ACL. So I actually got to go through physical therapy and noticed I didn't want to do none of that. And that's actually my song Plan B on Soul Food. But yeah, so after I noticed that I don't want to do physical therapy, I just decided to follow my passion, which is music, and actually learn the craft.
So what do you plan to do with that degree other than rap, of course? Like, is there anything else you have planned for that?
Yeah, I actually want to help other people music. So as you see, we're in the studio, so I actually want to help artists with their music as well. So mix, master. I also want to do movies because I can do the sound for movies as well. Radio, you can be a radio personality. You can be behind the scenes on the radio. So anything with sound, I'm your man.
Okay, speaking of radio, I seen that you made it on like a lot of live Instagram stories. You made it on a lot of radios and stuff like that. Can you kind of go into more depth about that?
Yeah, man. The first station that I made it on was 97.9 The Box. Shout out to Kiati. He was doing a thing called New Music Mondays years ago. And this was when I did my song Houston Freestyle, which Richard shot. He shot that like 2 years ago, man. Royal Legends, bro. But yeah, he shot that 2 years ago. So we did, we went on 97.9. I told Kiati to skip my partner's verse, Mudney, and just go to my verse. Because I saw that if your verse was whack, no offense, my dog, but if your verse was whack, he was skipping you. So I told him, hey, fam, skip the first verse, just go to me. So he made a big deal about it. He heard my partner's first verse was like, Tyrik, you right, yada, yada, yada. He came up with the term called Tyrikin. That's pretty much when you throw your friend under the bus so you can get the shine, bro. So it all started with Kiati, man, built that relationship from there. More recently, I was just on, I believe it's 104.5 The Hope. where I did a little interview for them. Also did a little rap for them as well. Did 2 songs. They invited me out to their food truck festival. That was a few months ago. Great turnout. That's also on my page, Tyrik. You can check that out as well. But yeah, man, I'm just doing a little radio interviews, trying to get my TV shows on, and now I'm on Royal Legends, man. We making it.
100. So I kind of want to, you kind of spoke on your shows a little bit. I've been peeping your Instagram, man. I seen one time they tried sabotaging you, man. They had the speaker fall on you. Can you speak on that a little bit?
Hey, I can speak on that a lot, bro. It's funny because this is at 104.5 The Hope, man. I went and did that little food truck festival, and so before that happened, I did a song already, and I killed it. I'm Tyrik. I killed it, right? So they said, all right, there's 2 more slots left, so I could do another song, and it was me and this other dude. So they said they had a prize. It was like a little AMC gift card. So they said, all right, whoever has the best song is going to win the little $25 AMC card. So I had to go first. So, of course, when I'm up there killing it and about to win, a speaker falls and hit me in the back, bro. I don't know what happened. If you watch the video, tell Tyrik on Instagram. If you watch the video, I jump off the stage because I'm thinking, bro, I'm about to get beat up over $25. So I'm looking, I'm like, bro, who is this? Who wants this? But it was a speaker. I looked down, saw the speaker. I laughed, then I kept performing. But the funny part about it, because 104.5, y'all not slick. Y'all didn't want to get sued. They came up to me. They was like, it didn't hit you, did it? I said, you know what? It did hit me, and everybody saw it hit me. But it's all good, bro. I forgive y'all, man. But yeah, man, go on my Instagram. Check that out, man. It was funny, bro.
Man, your neck don't hurt from that?
It did. I had whiplash for 2 days. But I'm back, man. I'm back and better, man. I'm back and better, bro.
All right, cool. And one thing I want to speak on, too, including your shows, I think this goes hand in hand. I also see on your Instagram, man, by the way, you're very active on social media, so kudos to you for that. But you do plays for church? Am I using the right term?
You are, man. Plays, skits, drama, whatever you want to say. Yeah, I do it, man. Yeah.
So you dibble in the acting world too?
I do, man. I dibble and dabble in all of it, man. And I also, man, I wanted to be an actor too. I wanted to be an actor, so it all goes hand in hand. Performance, anything in front of the camera, anything to get my voice heard, I want to do it. But yeah, man, I definitely do shows, skits and whatnot for Windsor Village United Methodist Church. Great church family. But yeah, I do shows, skits, I rap for them. I try to do it all, man, for the community.
So when did you drop Soul Food? It was this year, but around what time was it?
May 31st. That's when I released Soul Food.
May 31st. And so how is your schedule when it comes to dropping projects? How do you decide? Is it more strategic? Is it more so I'm gonna drop something when I have something? Like, can you kind of walk us through that?
Yeah, man. At first, it was more whenever I finish it, I'm going to drop it. So that's how it was when I first started SoundCloud roughly 2 years ago. And it's still active. I only have like 4 songs on there. So you can hear me before I became me. If you just go to SoundCloud, look up Tyrik Tell, all right? Yeah, but it just started whenever I finished it, I just released it. Now it's a little bit more planned, especially now with streaming services, since you have to have it 4 weeks in advance so they can send it out everywhere. Just a little fun fact for you artists, man. You got to have it done at least a month in advance. So you have to at least be a month ahead. So yeah, it's definitely more strategic.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you got to go. I didn't know that. You had to be a month ahead? Okay.
Yeah, 4 weeks, man.
Cool. Is that just for albums, for singles, for everything?
Singles, albums, EPs, ringtones, whatever you need, you got to have it done at least a month in advance. Now, you can try to rush it, but it ain't guaranteed to be on wherever you want it to be. So at least a month, man.
Okay, cool. So another question, I just want to know, because we already talked about music inspirations, but when it comes to your actual tracks, what inspires you to make the songs that you make? So like, is that making sense?
That makes a lot of sense, Richard Mudd from Royal Legends. It makes a lot of sense, man. Usually, man, my inspiration comes from the people, but first and foremost, it's the beat. So you can usually, whenever I listen to beats, I kind of go based off whatever mood I'm in. 10 times out of 10, when I write a song, that's how I'm feeling at that moment. So if I'm feeling down, I need a beat that's more down. If I'm feeling happy, I need a beat that's happy. But 10 times out of 10 is based off the beat. And then after that, I think about, okay, what message do I want to send you? What message do I want to send to people? Do I want to uplift you? Do I want to encourage you? Do I want to be vulnerable with you? Share my world with you? So it all depends on what I think you need to get at that moment as well. So that's a lot of factors, but mainly beat, number one, and what I want to tell you, number two.
Okay, so when it comes to Soul Food, how did you decide the order of the music you wanted to put it in? Like, is that strategy as well, or is it more so? Yeah,
definitely strategy as well. If you notice, the album starts from extremely happy and positive to real life situations with self-reflection to love songs, and then I ended with me being vulnerable, thanking everybody for listening. So I always try to have moods in the album, if that makes sense. So there's a batch that's happy, a batch of love songs, a batch of sad songs, then a batch of just being grateful. So yeah, I want the album to flow like that. So you can't have a happy song, the next song talk about you sad, and then the next song you happy, because it don't flow. It don't make any sense. So has to make sense, but I definitely want to start with a high, then go low, then end it off with a high.
Man, we got to talk about these love songs, bro. You just dropped a banger. You sampled Janet Jackson, bro. That was pretty bold. Can you kind of walk us through that song?
Yeah, man. Lonely, right? Yeah, Lonely, man. Lonely. Soul Food out now, man. But yeah, on Lonely, I actually heard this beat at work. So at work, usually we have a lot of downtime. So I go on YouTube and I just listen to beats. And that sample, it caught my attention immediately. And it also caught my manager's attention because she was like, "Hey, yo, is that Janet?" I said, "What?" I said, "This Janet?" She's like, "Yeah." So I heard the original. I said, "Yo, this Janet." So I heard the beat again, and I wasn't going to write to it. That's the funny part. But it grew on me. So I let my other coworker hear it, and he was like, "Yo, that beat stupid." So I said, "Oh, I might have to write to it." So I wrote to it, man. Of course, it's a little nerve-wracking because, fam, it's Janet. This is nobody. You can't mess up her song. So I knew I had to really come up with it. So I did that, man. Hopefully y'all like it. It's on Soul Food YouTube as well. But yeah, man, Lonely.
So was that your girl in the music video?
You gotta relax though. You gotta chill. Nah, that wasn't my girl, bro. That was shout out to Casey, man. That's just a friend from Dulles. But yeah, she's very beautiful, very talented. Y'all follow her as well. This is her IG, bro. And yeah, she's dope, man.
All right, Mr. Tyrik Till. I caught, a little subliminal message you threw in there. You said Soul Food 2 coming soon. So is that the next project you plan on dropping? You got some things coming in between. What you got going on?
Yeah, man. Soul Food 2 definitely coming soon. As a matter of fact, let me go and tell the listeners right now, right after this, I'm actually recording a song for Soul Food 2 that my man Richard Mudd is going to be getting some BTS behind the scenes on. So your Soul Food 2 coming soon. Follow me on IG for more updates. I got you.
Okay, and then one thing is, on your project, you didn't really have any features on this last one, did you?
Right. I had 0 features.
You had 0 features, besides the Janet Jackson sample, of course. I'm gonna count that as a feature.
Exactly.
So, do you plan on having features in the future, or you just kind of want to stay as like a straight solo on all your music?
To be honest, Richard Mudd, bro, I'm just gonna be solo dolo. I'm just gonna do it just me, mainly because I'm so particular of my music and the sound and vibrations and any other fancy words you want to throw out there. I'm so particular about that I don't want anybody on my project because I feel like that they're not going to match the vision that I have. But as of right now, 2019, no. So don't hold me to that. In 2022, I have a feature. But for right now, no features right now. It's just going to be all me.
Okay, say it is 2022. Who would you, anybody in this whole world outside of Texas, who would you want to feature with?
First and foremost, we're going to start with Wayne. I need my man Wayne on the track. He's the reason why I'm doing this. So I need Wayne on the track. I need my man K-Dot, Kendrick Lamar on the track. I need J. Cole on the track. I like YBN Corday. I need him on the track. I need Chance the Rapper coloring book version. I need him on my track. So it's a few artists that I definitely want to work with. But as of 2019, none of y'all can hop on my track. It's just going to be me. But 2022, I got you. Trust me. Oh, and the baby. Can't forget the baby. The baby's my favorite artist right now. I need the baby on the track too.
All right, Tyrik, man. We've been talking for a minute. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. But you ain't got to watch on.
Oh,
but
hey, don't zoom in on it. Chill out.
But nah. So what we usually like to do on Royal Legends, man, we got a little segment where we do an activity.
Okay.
And so today, we like to make activities that involves the rapper's craft. And so what we're gonna do, we're gonna change set, and then we're gonna get this activity started, man. So you ready?
Hey, let's do it, bro.
Tyrik Till.
Yo.
So, we got a special segment on Royal Legends to where we like to have activity for each one of our creators. Today, since you're a rap artist, we have the freestyle challenge. So basically what's gonna happen, we got 3 rounds. We're gonna throw random words out to you while you on the mic right there. And then you gotta integrate those to your rap.
3 rounds, huh?
3 rounds. You ready?
Let's do it, man.
Let's get it.
Round 1. Fight!
Hey, Rob, turn me up, bro, for real. Don't make me mad or you fired.
Red.
Yo, check it out. Look, Most city from the gutter, yeah, we came from the dirt. Look at Drake behind the camera and the shirt red. About to do my thing, coming right off the head. You never seen nobody with this much dreads. Besides
Town.
Lil Wayne, you said town. I can go for 1, 2, or 3 rounds. It doesn't matter, you can give me anything, and I'm about to make it rhyme. Man, it's television
Instagram.
on time. Instagram. Whoa, I saw your mom. I said, ma'am, how you doing? I am respectful. Gotta do my thing. Everything I say is never regretful.
Legendary.
I'm about to come back. Legendary. What did you say? Man, it's Tyrik. I don't play, man. That's impossible for me to rhyme. So I had to change it up 1, 2, 3, several more times.
All right.
I hate this.
Mr. Tell, so round 1, you know what I'm saying, you did sufficient. I with it, you did
Warm up.
pretty good. It's a warm-up round. But, you know, we got that round 2 coming up next.
Huh?
Round 2.
Let's get to it, man. Come on, bro. Microphone check 1, 2. I gotta save some voice for the real song I'm recording.
Round 2, let's get it.
Yeah.
All right, vibe.
Let's vibe. Wait. Let's vibe. Wait. Let's wait for the beat to drop, Richard. You coming in too early. That's why I hate you. Royal Legends, you know what we do.
Vibe, let's get it.
Yo, check it out. Look, okay, it's soulful. About to take you boys on a ride in my studio section. You can enjoy the vibe. You know who it is. It's Tyrik, and I must decide. Clout. I can beat you up in this title bout. This is round 2. I'ma make sure that I'ma frown you. Never seen nobody eat pound cake or pound 2.
Crown.
Better call me. You said crown? Huh?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. This is round dose. About to make sure I do my own thing like King Los. I can go for freestyles with the rhyme and do the most.
Bite.
Bite, I'm higher than 5 kites. You never seen nobody that can get it. Oh, look, flight, that is what I take on. Man, the Southwest airline. Everybody see me, man, I got a nice hairline. Boy, I gotta do my own thing with it. I can rap, but I can sing with it. Bite it, chicken wing with it.
Okay. You ate round 2.
Yeah, my fault.
Not gonna lie to you. I see you licking your fingers and stuff, but you know, round 3 a whole different beast.
Round
You know what I'm saying? So, DJ,
Drop that.
Prestige.
What? Look. Prestige. I'ma run like he flee. Never seen nobody up on the beat. Man, it's just me. Call me Tyrik. I'ma make sure that I bring the heat. Man, these boys say they sweet.
Prototype.
I'ma make sure. Prototype. Oh, Tyrik, yo so hype. Wait, had to go ahead and force that. Never seen nobody when I show and remorse that. I'ma make sure that I clean you up. Boy, I'm just home with a chores at. I'ma make sure. Oh, you said conscious. Every word you say, that's nonsense. I'ma make sure I'm abundant. Tyrik, boy, that's a pun.
Acknowledgement.
Acknowledgement. Man, what kind of rhyme is it? I don't really know, but I gotta make sure that I go ahead and kill this stuff.
Catechism.
Catechism, boy. That is ism. I'm gonna make sure that I get it, and I'm about to go and measure it like it's a prism. Never seen nobody.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
That's way too long. I'm gonna make sure that I make my own song. Never seen nobody, man. You can sing along. Man, I'm looking right at the camera, man. I'ma kill that. If you never seen nobody, I reveal that. I'ma make sure that I take your lunch still at. Oh, it's Tyrik on the grill track. Oh my goodness, what's the next word? Now I'm just going right out from the bone. Oh, I said bone. Oops, I meant dome. Man, it's Tyrik studio. That's my home. I'ma make sure everybody gets soul food. If you in my mind, then I mean that you soul rude. Oh my goodness, Tyrik, that's so clue. Man, I'm stuck like so glue. First and foremost, shout out to Royal Legends, man, for this interview, bro. They on the rise, man. Shout out to my man Rich Out the Mud and the crew and the cameras. Hey, follow Tyrik Tell on all social medias, mainly Instagram, Tell Tyrik, Twitter, Tell Tyrik, YouTube, Tyrik Tell, Soul Food, Apple Music, Spotify. I'm out, man. Thank y'all so much.